Assalamu alaikum and good morning everyone. Today we are going to do our language work and it is the sequel of our previous work. Previously we are done with coordinate conjunctions and today we are going to do subordinate conjunctions. These are the learning objectives for your today's lesson to be able to differentiate between coordinate and subordinate conjunctions and to be able to join independent clause with the dependent clause by using subordinate conjunctions. First of all, we will discuss what are these subordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions are parts of speech that join. The function of subordinating conjunction is to join dependent clauses to independent clauses in a sentence. They are sometimes referred to as subordinators or subordinate conjunctions. We have already read about the complex sentences. You know, complex sentences are formed by the use of independent clauses and the dependent clauses. And these subordinating conjunctions are essential parts of complex sentences. Include at least two clauses. One clause is called the main clause or the independent clause, and the other clause is called the subordinate clause or the dependent clause. And the function of the subordinating conjunction is to join these two clauses together to form a complex sentence. You have to remember one rule about the use of subordinating conjunction. A subordinate conjunction performs two functions within a sentence. First, it illustrates, it tells us the importance of the independent clause, and second, it provides the transition between two ideas in the same sentence. The transition always indicates a place, time, or cause and effect relationship. So it develops a relationship between the independent clause and the dependent clause. Example is here. We looked in the metal canister where Ginger often hides her candy. So we have to find out what is the subordinating conjunction that is used here. Where is the word that is used here as a subordinating conjunction, and it is indicating us about the place. And it has joined here one the main clause and the second one the dependent clause, the subordinate clause. Here are few examples of subordinating conjunctions. As Sherry blew out the candles atop her birthday cake, she caught her hair on fire. Sarah begins to sneeze whenever she opens the window to get a breath of fresh air. When the doorbell rang, my dog Skeeter barked loudly. Here we can see the use of subordinating conjunctions in these three sentences. Subordinating conjunctions are joining the two clauses together, the independent clause and the dependent clause. Keep this thing in your mind that the dependent clause is always followed by a subordinating conjunction. It can be either at the start of the sentence or in the sentence. There are so many subordinating conjunctions, but this list contains 25 of those most commonly used subordinating conjunctions. This chart tells you what these conjunctions are used for. There are so many subordinating conjunctions that perform specific function, as some are used to indicate time, some are used to indicate place, and some are used for the reason. Some are used as relative pronoun and some are used as relative adjectives. Comparison, time, concession, relative pronouns, reason, condition, place, relative adjectives, manner. These are the some uses of the subordinating conjunctions. I have given here the examples of few subordinating conjunctions for your better understanding about the perspective they are used for. When we have to make comparison, we use the subordinating conjunction as than, whereas. He is cleverer than I am. Elliot is tall and blond, whereas his brother is short and has dark hair. Subordinating conjunctions are also used as relative adjectives to join two clauses together, whatever, whichever are the relative adjectives. These subordinating conjunctions are also used to show, to indicate the time, after or as long as, before are the conjunctions to indicate the time. These are also used for concession as relative pronouns, whoever, whom are the relative pronouns that are used in the sentence. To indicate place, where, wherever are used here. To tell us about the condition, the subordinating conjunctions that we can use if and unless. To talk about the manner, we can use the subordinating conjunctions how, as, though. To discuss the reason, to illustrate the reason, we can use because, since, as. So these are the few examples for your help to understand the use of the subordinating conjunctions and the perspective they are used for. These examples will be helpful for you in doing your assignment. Here are few sentences given in the assignment. You have to copy these sentences in your notebook and you have to choose the appropriate subordinating conjunction to complete these sentences. I hope you will understand the work easily and you will do your work independently. So it's all about your today's work. Allah Hafiz.